My God has gone all back. Ah, shit. I keep forgetting that cord's there. Absolutely punted my ear. And a motherfucker still works. Rough and tumble, rock 'em, sock 'em, but we don't fall down. Watch on. Put a watch on my wrist and go ahead and give that bitch a fucking twist. Okay. Blizzard crystal. Already used Frozen Blast, Water Crystal, and Wind Crystal with a Snowball. I have to collect my own snowballs to use Frozen Blast, though I don't think I like. Anywho. Hello. I'm fine, Albert. I need to use and use. And this. Is 4 and 3. Do I care for Fire Alchemy? I believe I do. And then Water Alchemy can be next. I'm on the road to rank 1, baby. up my screen so I can look at my chat, cause I need a one. All right. I mean, it sounded scary. It's just the way that my bedroom is. When you walk in the door, and if there's something in front of the PC chair, you have to walk behind the cord. And my foot just caught the cord. It happens a lot. That is a fully upgraded one. Also, hello, how are you today? I'm Beachy King, because I actually went to sleep at a normal time. Rura is resting. Both nights. Please mine the ore, goddammit. Hendrix. sunlight mana, golden white. Goldens. And I guess mana herbs. Silver ore. Copper ore. Oh, whoa. I sold it. Everything too with $5. Thank you, sir. That'll finally be enough. I hate that Bari takes a long time. The only reason it takes a long time is because I happen to mine. How are you today, sir? Handle him, madam. First year basic pass. Maybe I'll get more thieves. First ore deposits. Into locked door. Into goblin pit. Money. Today's Friday, right? Yeah, today's Friday. I feel like I want to have VSChat on Saturday, but I also don't feel like I should have it on Monday. Second ore position. And a Bari basic pass. Rory is resting, but she will be working next night. Hot. One of the quirks of the system that I don't like is the fact that I have to wait for an NPC that we have to track on the website to know when she is available so I can continue a mainline quest. Because I can't continue my mainline quest until she is available. Not poggers. Not poggers at all. Insufficient stamina. Downstairs. Was that all of my ores? I don't think it was. Yes, it was. I'm crazy. Front door ores, side door ores, and more ores on the other side as well. If it's not around the corner, I'm gonna be upset. Hairband. Another thief. Somebody sleeping in my bed. My bed. My bed. It's all the way around the corner, isn't it? Feeling a lot like all the way around the corner. Is that at least 4 rooms with ore? One, 2, yeah. Okay. Alright. That's not this kind of shit game, but okay. Fine. Of course your ass is happy. Why aren't you starving when I need you starving? There might even be 5 rooms of ores. You're gonna be here for a while. I'm going to take a risk and try watching videos.
So basically, this guy was streaming on Twitch, and he alt-tabbed, and somebody looked at his tab.
What time is it? We're right now.
Did you see it?
I didn't see it because I'm not that quick.
So someone paused it, zoomed in. This right here is what people zoomed in on, okay? So people went to the link, found it. And it turned out it was... Okay, hold on, what do you think it is? Let me show you. What do you think it is?
Is it kids?
No.
Because
It's not legal.
Huh?
It's not legal. It gets weird. You would care if this was you. Okay, this is
I would care if it was me.
If you were involved in this, you would care. You want to know why?
Why?
Imagine if your best friend, this guy.
It's not the only find of the wife of one of his friends.
No.
Okay.
It's even worse than the way.
It's even worse?
This guy, so imagine your best friend. They found out that the tabs he had open he was looking at were deepfakes of your girl.
Deep fakes on my girl? Hey, yo!
Yeah!
So he's doing the deep fakes?
No, he was watching and consuming it.
Okay, so my girlfriend is like another YouTuber.
Yeah, and they made deepfakes of her, and he was
Fuck it.
yeah.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Yeah,
Hey,
hey, that's
yo.
a weird one.
Hey, yo. What's the website?
I know some of these people, and personally, I'm not curious.
Yeah.
But I would imagine, okay, like, jokes aside, I would imagine it'd be really fucking upsetting for me if I was a woman online. People are creating stuff that when I can't monetize, that I didn't consent to, and then they're reselling it and then selling it if it was me.
And you don't
it feels like such a tremendous violation of your boundaries that I can understand a lot of people being deeply upset by this or not being okay with it or feeling really betrayed. Especially if I found out one of the guys I knew was doing this, I would look at him like, oh, you're helping to finance this shit that violates my boundaries. So deepfakes come into a really weird territory. Where not people can do anything because deepfakes are probably me online or if someone's going to start. But it is a very upsetting thing to see your face plastered on someone's body and it looks so real. People can't even tell the difference most of the time. Like, yeah, I would feel very, very upset by it. So I understand people's reaction when they're mad. But I'm still subscribed. I got to be honest, you know what I mean? Curiosity. As long as it's not me.
My shit was a joke. Calm down. You know they're gonna get you. They're gonna get you for this.
They can do whatever they want.
But yeah, but then again, it's only weird because we're not supposed to have access to that. It's like a peep game. Everybody here has fantasies about other people. It happened.
Yeah.
Yo, people got fantasies about best friends of girlfriends, best friends of boyfriends and shit like that. Now the deepfake thing, that thing is just that, the push. I had access to a part of your mind that I was not supposed to. That's what was weird.
All right, so he made an apology because it involved a bunch of people that he knows, his friends like Pokemon and Maya and different streamers.
So he has deepfakes of all those people?
There's a website that has him. He's subscribed. So let's hear why he did it and what happened.
We call fucking booba spam cringe. We don't do that there. I've never made like a weird, I don't know, season intro. I've never done anything like that. I've never done anything like that on stream. And we have tolerating sex behavior in the chat. We ban it on site.
I'm sorry, this is just a big pet peeve of mine. There's nothing worse than when you do fucks up and then you gotta do a press conference and this girl like gotta sit behind him crying too. It's like, you're the one who fucked up. Why are you dragging her to make her look stupid too? You should be in front of the camera by yourself.
Don't do it.
You fucked up.
Don't do
She
it.
gotta sit here holding his head like, I'm gonna stand by him and we're gonna work through this together.
Don't do
Lady, he was looking at naked bodies of his so-called friends and girlfriends.
Don't do
You can say whatever you want. I just think it's wild when they do it. We're in this together.
Don't do it.
You fucked up by yourself. You should own up to it by yourself.
And then at 2 a.m., you know, I've been watching so much, I've been reading so much fucking AI stuff. I'm reading all this stuff about AI and deepfake music, deepfake art, and everything. And I'm in these Discords, and I was so embarrassing. Everything.
My man.
That's an apology?
My man, is your excuse that you were doing research? Did you just take a fucking meme and turn it into real life? No, the reason why I got your naked pictures on my phone is research, academia. Is that your excuse?
Yeah, research.
Because we say that, yeah.
Research.
Oh, yeah. We got to take. Yeah, we got to research.
What's that website?
What? I'm not grabbing the Vaseline
For a friend.
Dry, ashy elbows.
Research.
But I was on fucking Pornhub, I was on fucking regular ass normal website, and there was an ad. There's an ad on every fucking video for this fucking. So I know other people must be clicking it because on every fucking video for fucking deepfake thing, and I click it, and I'm fucking rabbit hole, and at 2 a.m. like,
Hey, yo, what the I've already made a tweet about this. But, I have not looked at the fucking apology, because I don't care about streamer apologies, but holy shit. Hey, yo, there was the deepfake website. It was here on the side. I clicked on the banner. Next thing I knew, my pants were off. Listen, guys, you gotta understand. What? What? So, when I gave my opinion about this on Twitter, my opinion was simply, the women that are pretending, not the ones involved in this. The ones who are involved in this have more than enough right to be angry. But the women who are pretending that they're a part of the victims of this, I know for a fact you don't give a shit. Because I can tell you for a certainty, there are too many e-girls that when given the opportunity to get something like this would be begging that one of the girls being deepfaked would be them. Because all it adds to is to never-ending clout. A case example being how long this situation is going on for. And that the same people who always are in the middle of it are the ones who are being deepfaked. Because you'd think that if it was going to be people who they're going to deepfake, they'd be deepfaking people who are not known for being litigious. As soon as I knew that Main's name was in there, I was like, this is not gonna, they're not gonna shut the fuck up about this. This is gonna be one of those moments. And unfortunately, that is kind of what was happening here, but a little bit worse than usual. A lot more worse for wear than normal. But, one, why? Two, hey, yo, I was doing it for research. You deserve being canceled. You dumb. You can't even be like, no, I'm sick and I'm depraved, I'm gonna get help. No one's like, no, bro, research. I was doing it for research. I needed to really know if that's how it curved, bro. I needed to know if that was the silhouette. What do you mean? Huh? But more importantly, I clicked on a banner, and that's how I ended up on this particular website that is prolifically known for deepfakes. I know for a fact that they do not have such banners on places like Pornhub, so maybe it was a different website, maybe it was SpankBame, maybe it was XNXX, maybe it was Motherless. I don't fucking know. An old website like hamandcheese.com? I know for a fact you want to get them from Pornhub, bruh. What do you mean? What do you mean? How? Where? Can you prove it? Anywho.
I don't know. I'm morbidly curious and I click something. And it's just, it's gross. It's gross. I'm sorry. I'm really fucking it. I just hate this on stream. It's not my stream at all. I hate this.
Another thing that's fucked up about that is, like, if you're gonna have that on your banner, like, as a part of your tabs, bro, why don't you just close the tab before you went live? That's the other thing I don't get. A lot of these controversies, I'm gonna record this. The thing that I don't get when it comes to these stupid ass controversies involving people like Aatrox, how the fuck is it that it's always controversies that happen because motherfuckers are fucking retarded? It's like unbelievably fucking dumb. How are you getting involved in these things that you're getting caught on the hardest and hottest of charges because you don't know how to close your browser before you go live? You absent-mindedly have it still up on your tab as you're doing something like checking how to beat a fucking level of a dungeon on Final Fantasy 14 or 11. Or you're looking up guides and walkthroughs and shit and oh, I somehow left that hardcore BBW cream pie porn tab up. I can't believe that happened to me. Nick, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? It could not be me. I'm sorry. No. And even then, it's like, bro, what do you mean it's porn? That's all you gotta do. In this situation, that is not all you need to do. But any other situation, if it's like people trying to pull out, like, hey, yo, what you got up here for my fam? I'm like, bro, it's just porn. What do you mean? We're all watching the same shit. What do you mean? You want the hentai tag? You want the numbers? You want the numbers? I can get you the numbers. just stop capping. I feel like that's the correct answer in this situation. Just stop capping. Just yeah. I got the porn, and that's all you gotta do. But this bridge too far, bruh. Bridge too far. Lord have mercy. Christ have mercy.
Drama stuff, right?
I hate drama, and that's not what my stream's about. I'm embarrassed, and I was doing research, and I was curious, and I kept scrolling because I wanted to see all their naked bodies, and I was curious, and then I came.
People in my community that were talking, and they felt so let down, and it made me feel so sick. So, as long as I live, like as long as I'll never be like again.
Can someone make a deepfake of this guy doing the same apology without all these lame excuses? I think that is something I would pay for.
Wow, he's getting yes.
By one of his viewers, the one that leaked the image. Does he get invited to Thanksgiving dinner? From who? From the friend whose girl he's looking at.
I don't know that bad.
With you.
Oh, no, that's weird though.
He's your best friend though.
It's weird. To me, that thing is not really that much of a thing. I swear to God. If it was me, I don't think it would be that much of a thing. It's not like
You wouldn't get upset about it.
I wouldn't be that upset about it. Prince is a cock. No, nothing happened. It's him thinking shit. I swear to God. A lot of you think about your best friend's girl. A lot of you think about.
Is it the same thing as just thinking? It's not just thinking. I don't think I would have an issue if I found out a homie of mine thought about my girl. Just like you can't stop invasive thoughts. It is what it is. Fine. It's a different thing when you start taking action. And you go on our websites and you looking up and you're probably beating your meat.
Maybe I'm just about the fact that I've accepted that when you're a public figure, people can do and say things about you that are not true. I've been through it, and I ain't even that big. And I think that's just a normal. There's a next step to that. You know what I mean?
But that's not just the public. That's your friend.
Yeah.
That's what is different.
Yeah.
That's your best friend.
Yeah.
You had this homie over for dinner. Y'all work together. You guys have met regularly.
It doesn't breach my confidence. It doesn't breach my confidence. Are you gonna invite him to Thanksgiving?
Hell no. No. Oh, you're passing out stuff while you think about stuff on my girl. No. If you think it, you better not say no shit like that. If you say, listen, you know how disrespectful it would be if your mom was like, yo man, I really want to fuck you. That's crazy. That's crazy.
You say it like that.
It's worse.
Yeah.
My man didn't even when he started beating his feet. I know he want to do it now. What's he talking? That's crazy.
It's crazy. It's
If
crazy.
you listen, we all have crazy thoughts, but a thought can go and come and go. It's fine. It's nothing. If you obsess over it, it might be a little bit more weird. And if you actually start buying content or pay for stuff or watching things online, that's
That's a bit too much. Yeah. All right. But yeah, it still doesn't affect me. Them thoughts don't come and go. It really just doesn't come.
all right, listen.
When it comes to anything like funny sexual jokes on here, you know, I can.
Yo, turn that shit off. Turn it off.
What?
Because sorry should have been sorry. Now you're making all these shit that ain't got nothing to do with the fact. I don't care if you're vanilla, chocolate, blueberry, a chocolate chip. I don't give a fuck. Get to the point. Wrap it up, papa.
Viewers don't do that. They
Yeah,
don't ramble.
well. Okay,
Hey, listen.
like nothing's gonna come out of this. And he's gonna say sorry.
Hey,
He fucking ruined it already. He ruined it.
Hey, listen.
It's ruined.
I want to know what spectacles in the back gotta say. Sorry, dude. Yo, listen. When I have your face on your glasses, I call you spectacles. You ain't got it first.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's just deeply upsetting and extremely embarrassing. But I do believe Brandon in saying this is not a pattern of behavior.
I bet you anything. This probably made her ass so insecure. She probably got a gym membership the next day. Found out man dragging out the bodies of homegirls of hers. That's what I think. That's a fucked up thing to do to your significant other than put up in front of the camera. I think that shit. But hey, everyone got their own. I don't know. To me, the more you rambled on, the more terrible you see. You know, you just said, listen, curiosity got the best of me. Or listen, I shouldn't have been, but I was curious and I clicked on it. Like, and then you was like, that's my bad, it's my apologies. I was very disrespectful. Keep it pushing. Why do you got? I told you, okay, this is not pattern of behavior, and I'm not problematic. We don't even make jokes. I don't know. I'm super vanilla. Like when I go, I just come on her back and do you want anything? Because I've been cutting you off. I'm a good man.
This is upsetting, but I believe.
Shut the fuck up. This is cringe as hell, bro. I was on these forums and it was like deepfakes and AI, and I'm so curious and so interested. And then I found out my best friend's girl's butt naked in the deepfake. So I'm like, what does an asshole look like for research purposes? And then I dug through the butthole and I was like, oh my god, AI is so amazing. I came. Like, that's what it feels like. It really feels like I'm watching a child ramble as they're trying to avoid accountability. It's just own it and keep it pushing, bro.
They try to wear a whooping.
Yo.
The financial one.
So those are my thoughts. I think you want to say about deepfakes or anything like that. I think they need to pass laws for deepfakes. I think it should be
I think there will be. I think it's so new. They will pass laws about deepfake, about AI chats and stuff like that. They will. They will.
Which actually shouldn't be legal personally. That's what I think. But yeah, that's my thoughts on it. Alright, let's know what you guys think.
That's wild. Is it done processing? It's not. Still going. Let's see. Do I care to learn about Hassan Piker telling his audience to run from police? Probably not. But I should be on top of it anyways.
There's no better demonstration that like black cops are still doing cops, which is still inherently white supremacist, than 5 black cops brutally beating the out of a black man. Like he ran away, understandably, after complying with their clear commands. The fuck?
He didn't comply. What?
I know, it's
How does
insane.
he, wait, that's even complete. Listen, he was complying with the command, so he ran away. Wait, what?
I saw the video of Tyre Nichols being beaten to death by 5 black
Oh no, he's bringing this woman up. I saw
I
this.
didn't see this
clip. Oh, this is the worst. I can't believe it.
police officers, and I hate that there's nothing new I can say to express pain. This does illustrate what systemic racism in policing is, though, and how it can be stamped out with, and how it can't be stamped out with a diverse police department. Yeah, that's what's unique about it.
The institution is racist. That's what systemic racism means. Don't use the fact that these are 5 black cops as an opportunity to take out the racism of it all. No, this is something about policing in this country. It's that brutality. Brutality and violence is inherently part of the job, and it doesn't matter who it is they have inflicted on marginalized people.
And what does that have to do with
Actually, I actually know something about this. I'm pretty. I actually know something about this, and I'm gonna record this one for Twitter and everywhere else too. The Tyree Nichols shit is actually real fucked because the actual truth of the matter is that one of the cops was an ex of Tyree Nichols, the boyfriend of an ex of Tyree, and all the other cops were friends with that cop, and all of those cops collectively beat on Tyree Nichols mainly because of that association, as well as everything else that happened too. I feel it's kind of despicable. Granted, all these cops were immediately fired. You have a Democrat in office, so they're not going to play up the idea that there should be a race riot, despite the fact that you should actually have an open, clear-cut case of leftists throwing in fucking bitch fit, because, oh my god, I can't believe it. Look, see, it's proof, Racism, it's the systemic racism of the institution. It's not racism of officers. White people, these are black men, strong, healthy black men putting foot in his ass, because it's the racism they were taught. But, nah, they ain't finna go for that angle. That wouldn't work now. That wouldn't work inside of an election year. Can't have that. No. Can't riot, guys. No summer of love. No winter of love. No spring of love. No fall of love. It's so fucking obscure. If this shit was any more fucking cloudy, it'd be oblique.
the racism then? don't understand. I just hate this so much. I
It's
hate
not
this
like
so
the
much.
sign from the
She was
police
saying-
department went and kicked the shit out of him.
She was saying that the police are a white institution, so no matter what, this is white supremacy.
Well, no,
right?
you're right. We're saying that the country is a white, quote unquote, white country. So therefore, any violence the country enacts is part of white supremacy.
Yeah,
Which
no,
is,
that's
to me, a racist and insane thing to say.
standard CRT.
Well, in IW terms, someone who's saying something so stupid would have a picture of Vegeta and Yamcha in the back.
I know. What's going on here? I'm
They're
confused.
not great pictures, though, are they?
Is she cool or
No.
is she not cool? I can't tell.
They're not great.
No, it is not lost upon me the quickness with which they were willing to reprimand, charge,
Oh,
and
of
fire
course.
these black
Oh,
police
they
officers
did the
that
thing you
killed-
wanted. It
that
must be
killed
because
black
they're racist. They charged them too quickly because they were black. Oh,
Justice was too swift, damn it.
Look, you gotta understand, black cops, you need to be able to hit people. That's just the way it is, Sitch.
of course.
Look.
And it's not lost upon me the reason why they came out and did all these condemnations of this is the worst violence we'll ever see before the video was released because they were willing to paint black police officers as brutal. However,
Oh my God, these people are so fucking
So
delusional.
racist.
They're so racist. They're
It's
so
disgusting.
racist. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess she honestly thinks that if these officers were white, that what they would have like, they would have been softer on it. They would have been harder on it. If these officers were white, it's like there would be riots right now. It'd be like an insane story. People would be like, it's Rodney King, only worse because he died.
No.
I have no interest in defending them. Okay? They don't care about the racism of it all when they're in an institution that is teaching them to brutalize black people. They don't care about the unfairness of that when they brutalize the street. I'm not going to go out of my way to defend black cops by pointing out that the institution that they support is racist towards them, that it doesn't give them the highest.
Yeah, like the fuck did you think was gonna happen? It's like working for the Klan as a black.
Look. And Hassan immediately goes to, yeah, you're working for the Klan if you're a black cop.
There you go. Hassan
Isn't-
says black police officers is the equivalent of a black Klansman.
Isn't that a racism, though? Like I thought calling people Uncle Toms was a racism.
Well, did he say Uncle Tom?
I mean, if
basically
you're working
is.
for the Klan, it's the
Right.
implied,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Of
I
course.
mean, I don't understand all that stuff because we never had
don't have
the
that.
Klan or anything like that there, so
Right.
the nuances are a bit lost on me.
Well,
Right.
as long as Hassan doesn't call those officers raccoons, he'll be okay. He can say that it's like working for
I don't know what
the
that means, but okay.
Klan. There's a so they'll use the slur of the name of raccoon shortened to refer to black
okay.
people that are like
Yes.
betraying other black people.
Gotcha,
So-
gotcha.
What do they call
Black
white people who betray other white people?
Woke? I don't know. That's not it.
I think it's just calling white people.
I guess they do, right there. Woke. No,
Yeah.
woke is a correct answer. The judges would have said woke as a correct answer.
Well, I don't like. I mean, it's a joke. I don't like that. Woke people betray liberalism and the broader goodness of humanity. I don't think anyone should be thinking about it in terms of like betraying. your
Well, I
race.
mean, there
it's
are-
an inherently racist idea to betray your race.
There are a bunch of white people that are like anti-white, like they
That's
hate,
true.
yeah, they're like self-hating
Right.
white people.
But I
Yeah.
don't think they're betraying white people. Like if you're white, you don't owe anything to other white people on the basis of your skin color.
The thing that they
It's true.
always
Like if you're black, you don't owe anything to other black people because of the basis of your skin color. I think it's a racist idea that you do in the first place. So you can't betray someone. You can't betray your race. But you can be anti-white or anti-black, regardless of your skin color.
Interesting. Yeah, I have to think about that more. The people that they like, she right here is accusing these 5 cops of betraying their race.
Yes.
The people who do accuse people of being race traitors, I don't think those people usually are guilty of. Like I don't think these 5 officers are self-hating black people.
No,
I
of
think
course not.
integrating into a multi-ethnic culture is, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad
Yeah.
thing. So, but I do honestly think a lot of white people literally do like hate themselves as white people because they feel like my
Right.
ancestors are colonial oppressors and
Sure.
yeah.
Of course. I don't
So it's
disagree.
like a much different kind of thing.
Yes. Yeah. I agree. I mean, listen,
Yeah.
you can have Uncle Ruckuses that are black and white. So.
Mhm.
Which
What is it? What's Uncle Ruckus?
From Boondocks? You never seen
Oh.
Boondocks?
I have some boombox. I don't know what.
Uncle Ruckus, he was a character that he's black. He hated black people.
Oh, okay.
He's really racist against black people.
Out that the institution that they support is racist towards them, that it doesn't give them the highest.
Yeah, like the fuck did you think was gonna happen? It's like working for the Klan as a black person and then being like, oh fuck, like they gave us up immediately. That's so weird. In many respects, it's identical because it's the same shit.
Amount of faith.
Well, we gotta put that on Twitter.
How are you supposed to win? Like, oh yeah, they gave us up immediately when we did the obviously wrong thing. But if you didn't
Well-
give them up immediately when they did the obviously wrong thing, that's
I
also
mean,
bad.
if you,
can't-
I know, and I'm gonna get accused of making like the Fox News argument here, but
Oh.
if the Fox News argument that they're hiring people of a certain race, and looking the other way on merit, they're hiring these people more because they tick boxes and that they're actually going to be effective police officers, they kind of are putting them in a situation where, they're at risk, right? Because if these were seasoned officers, this may not have happened this way, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
If that's true. Right.
I think
Yeah, of course.
they said they'd all been in for 2 years, which
Yeah, that's nothing.
which it's not. Yeah, it's not a huge amount of experience, but I feel like if it's enough experience, quote unquote, to be on some special task force, it's certainly enough experience to know to not kick the shit out of someone endlessly
I'm
and
thinking
how to handcuff someone.
But I'm thinking it's weird that you put the least experienced guys on the special task force. Like I'm thinking if
Well-
it's a special task force, you should have the most experienced people, right?
You would think that, but from having experienced being placed on special task force as a relatively new officer, it normally, you're voluntold to go to whatever the task force is.
Right, yeah.
And the more experienced people don't want to go there because they know how fucking shit they are.
Right.
They're almost always run by someone who's looking to build their resume to get promoted. So
Oh, okay.
the task
Interesting.
force is less about actually law enforcing or making a difference, and it's more about padding the resume of whichever person is looking to get promoted.
Right, it's like a political thing.
Yeah, so you shunt the young people who don't know any better.
The gullible.
Yeah, I
I'm
mean,
called
it is good.
Scorpion. Don't you want to be on my task force? Look,
On the one hand, it is good
Scorpions
experience.
are badass.
Yeah, but on the other hand, the more the more junior officers, might not have the confidence to walk into the boss's office and be like, "Don't send me on this fucking bullshit. I'm not doing it."
Favor when it goes about protecting them from responsibility for brutalizing
And
the children.
another-
Nah, fuck them.
Which, by the way, they did that. They literally did that. There's no better demonstration that like black cops are still doing cop shit, which is still inherently white supremacist, than 5 black cops brutally beating the fuck out of a black man over a routine traffic stop. That's it. That's just
How is that evidence of white? There's always this massive skip in a lot. They just say it. It's evidence of white supremacy.
Yeah, well, where did the white people come in?
Well, he said cop shit is inherently white supremacist.
Right.
So just the concept of law enforcement generally, I guess, is white supremacy for some reason.
But then he's gonna act all surprised when people in chat say, "Well, we should abolish the cops."
Okay, so that's 1, 2,
Because no one
3,
in Asian
4,
countries or Arab countries
5,
had laws that
6,
black people got there, so.
I mean, true. Right.
7?
cop shit. That's
This
shit.
must
That's
be
why
part of
cops
the
kill
same
white
war.
people, black cops kill white
No, they're
people.
not.
Even when
I
a white
can
cop
see
kills
me
a white
more
person,
through the
it's a
wall.
white supremacy. Oh my
Oh my God.
You can't
So
say
yeah, well that means
My
white people
pickaxe
think
don't
white
have
people
enough
are
durability
victim
for
tub.
this.
Victim tub.
How
They
does
say
that
that all
make
the
sense?
time. They say that all the time.
How
White
the
people
fuck does that
honestly.
make any sense?
Well,
How
I'm
is a white
confused.
cop killing a white person? Unless the white person they kill is like, I'm trying to, advocate for the rights of black people, and the cop says, fuck you, and then kills them. Right? Okay, fine. But if it's just like a white guy and he gets pulled over for a traffic stop, and then the guy gets killed for some reason, how is that white supremacy? How does race have anything to do with it?
I don't know.
It's just like, what the fuck?
Black cops kill black people. It's cops against the working class.
Because cops are not part of the working class.
Cops are working. This is why I
Cops
said
are-
what I said. Cops
Cops are well
working
known
class.
for being bougie, right? For bougie 1%. All those 1% cops.
Connor
Yeah,
just said
driving
they're
to work
making.
in my Lamborghini.
Yes, I've seen movies. You can't.
Oh yeah, I'm like that Will Smith character from Bad Boys.
Yeah,
I
I
can
see
just
it.
do it for fun. Sleep
Right.
with the therapist.
Yeah.
I wish.
Oh wait, just no. Fuck, Sean.
Yeah,
Stop
that's
it.
the initial thing before.
They fucking like he ran away understandably after.
No.
Oh, no.
He says it again. He says it again. Of course he ran away. They're cops. They're killers. Run.
Like
Like every.
like Stitch just got up and did the actual walk away and pace the
I know,
room
it
and
did.
come back to the microphone then.
If I was wearing headphones, that would like rip my mic off. If I stood up, I would have done that. I would have done that.
Haven't you heard every black parent in America always talk about the conversation that they have to have with their son or daughter with the police?
This is the conversation. Listen,
Well,
you ever get pulled over by the cops and they pull you out of the car and they say, "Get on the ground." You're gonna run away. That's what I want you to do. I
No,
want you
they
to
never-
fight back. I want you to push those cops away. I want you to just run
They
as fast as
never.
you can.
That is not what they say.
No,
they
I'm
say,
sure. Are
They
you
say
sure
you.
about that?
They say you cooperate. They say you make sure you don't make any sudden movements. They say you make sure you know where your hands are. Hassan goes in here and tries to undo all of that work by
Yes.
every single black American talking with their kid. No,
Yeah.
you should run.
Yeah, a white man on the
They're
internet
trying to
told me I should run
kill
away
you.
from the police.
Oh man, that would be an amazing skit. That would be an amazing skit. A black guy talking to his son about having the conversation,
Right.
and the son keeps clapping back about no, the white guy on the internet.
You need to do like satire. What's that
I should
channel
run from the police.
that has all those really
Oh,
typical
yes,
moral
yes,
stories with the
yes.
kid Xbox or whatever? Like you do
This is
satire
totally one of
that,
them.
and
This
then
is totally one of them.
Hassan's character comes into
Oh,
a satire version of that.
Yes.
Yeah, Happy Hill Mysteries or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, I can't remember the name. I can never remember the name of that.
Someone in
show.
the chat. Yeah, no, that would be one of these. But oh man, it's so disgustingly irresponsible.
Yeah, it is.
Soul snack. Thank you.
Soul snack.
Soul
That's
snack,
it.
yeah.
That was
That would be a
Soul
little.
snack.
That would be a little soul snack for you.
Hassan and being like, don't listen to your parents, kid. Just run from police.
And then the guy on the internet ends up getting the kid killed in the end. He's like dying in his dad's arms. Oh, Dad, I should have listened to you
like a
instead of
10-year-old.
listening to the commie on the internet.
And then he says, "No, son, you should have just run faster." Should have outran those bullets.
No,
Outrun the
son,
beam.
no, son, I was wrong.
Yeah.
You should've
I know that the cops only killed you because you were resisting arrest, but I can predict that if you hadn't, they still probably would have killed you anyway. So you were justified. Run away.
Oh my God.
Be free.
Complying with their clear commands. The fuck are you supposed to do? Why?
Wait.
Charge, by the way. Wonder why. Look, why? They fucking like he ran away understandably after complying with their clear commands. The fuck?
He didn't comply. What?
I know, it's
How does that
insane.
even, wait, that's even complete. Listen, he was complying with their commands, so he ran away. Wait, what?
I
Did they
was doing
say?
what
They
they
said, "Get out of here,
asked,
run away."
yeah. I was doing what they asked, so I got up and ran away.
That's why they shot the taser at him, because he was complying with their
Oh,
command.
I see.
Oh my god.
The fuck are you supposed to do? Why didn't any of those three cops get fucking charged with anything? They're the ones who started the whole process. Bro, how many times have you
They
seen like
started
little
it.
fucking school shooters get?
Yeah.
Man, they started it.
If someone's driving recklessly on the road and you pull them over, why are you starting shit? Just let them go home.
Yeah, they're just driving home drunk. Who cares? It's
Yeah, but listen, when a cop pulls over someone's drunk, they're like, "I'm going home." Well, just let them go home. What's the problem? Why is it such a party?
Oh, sorry, I thought this was America. I thought this was America.
It's with America.
Yeah, Dylan Roof getting treated at McDonald's and shit. You know what I mean? Like you really can't fucking.
This is like such fake news. They always bring this up too. Always bring this up.
Did it not happen?
No, so it's like after he gets arrested and they're
Mhm.
trying to extract information out of him, they give him
Oh,
food.
right.
You know,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
they act like, oh, because he's white. They're like, oh yeah, we're so glad you did a mass shooting. Here's like fast food. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, I have a couple of friends who are detectives, and they always carry a packet of cigarettes, even though they don't smoke.
They give, yeah.
Because when you arrest, like the first, because you're not allowed to, smoke in jails or anything here, so they know when they're being arrested by detectives, they're going to be spending some time in either the watch house or prison. So when they're talking to them, they're like, oh, can I have one last smoke, boss? Oh yeah, man, here you go. So tell me about this. Tell me about that. While they're sucking down their cigarette, you get information from it.
Right. No, but no, they did that because they're actually racist.
Oh, okay. I mean, isn't it police brutality to give Burger King to someone? Like, fucking hell. Go somewhere nice at least.
Hi, you just listened to a clip from the Sit Down Show. If you like what you heard, you can listen to our live show right here on this channel on Sunday, starting at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And if you want, you can super chat us. We read $20 off super chats on the show and then do a follow-up stream on the
I have not watched 6X and Hammer live streams in a while, but I don't want to do that on stream. What I do want to do is I want to investigate Hogwarts Legacy.
Hogwarts Legacy is coming out next month, and it has the inmates of the asylum getting all riled up. It's getting slammed with wild tags that I can't show in the first 30 seconds because Big Mama will touch me. Individuals are person counting this game, resulting in it shooting to the top of the charts, and there's a bunch of blah 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 reasons for.
Ooh, woo. Doorbell. me home. Oh, Danny boy, Danny boy. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Or why you're evil if you buy the Wizard game, but listen, I don't care. You know what I say, Pimp? Susan, may I say the fun words now? Yes. If you're looking for a reason to not buy the Wizard game, don't buy it because it looks like generic shit. It's the same AAA open-world narrative-driven over-the-shoulder skill-wheel-based RPG that you've played in Assassin's Creed, Gotham Knights, God of War, Saints Row, and more. The difference is this time, they're taking minors to a secluded location in Transylvania to go to some magical university? They should have called this Top G Legacy. This is a ripoff. Okay, I can see that I'm making you angry, but just do me a favor. Before you go whipping out the dark magic cast and Schmeckle shrink his dick off and kiss on me, just let me piss you off for a little bit longer. I'll start with the gameplay. First off, the customization looks like you can be whatever you want, as long as you don't want to be someone who weighs more than 60 goddamn pounds. Why can't I be a fat wizard, WB? This is fattest behavior right here. I can look like Scarlett Johansson and have a voice like Nate Kratos, yet I can't be calorically challenged. Pimp, be better, WB. And speaking of things that need to be better, did Hogwarts have really bad recruiters back in the 1800s? Because even though I fell asleep both times that I tried to watch the Harry Potter movies, I remember Hogwarts being much more bussin' with people than this senior home. Shit, I think even senior homes have more life than this. But speaking of senioric behavior, let's get down to what most people consider the best part of this game, the combat. I don't know how anyone could say that this game is anti-rainbow, people, because these wands are fabulous. The combat in this game looks very fetch, very magical, very cinematic, but my issue is, it doesn't look like it's gonna feel good at all. The gameplay has a lot of weird cinematic slowdown and pauses for effect after every attack, and of course, thanks to the skill wheel, you have that same shit from Saints Row where you're reaming out their compadre and they're just kind of standing in the background looking at you like, that's not good, I say. Feels like a scene straight out of Austin Powers.
You attack me one at a time, and I knock you out with a single punch, okay? Go. Do it.
The best way that I can phrase my opinion on the combat is that this looks like it's gonna have no flow. And if I'm being real honest, I can barely even pay attention to the magic because I'm so focused on throwing out my shoulder, jerking my wand over here, looking dumb as hell. And as long as we're talking about hell, that's where all these characters look like they're from. I mean, Jesus Christ, these people have that Ubisoft signature lobotomized housewife from the 1940s look, and it's freaking me out. Ed Kemper has more expression in his eyes than this chick does. That's a demon. The more concerning than the Hogwarts human experiments over here is the story. All they've given us so far is this one cutscene. Check it out.
Oh shit, I'm sorry. Sorry for what?
Our daddy taught us not to be ashamed of our wands.
Yeah, I see that.
All goofing aside, my problem with this story is that it's a month out, and all I currently have is buzzwordy mumbo jumbo like become the wizard you want to be, and what's in you. Also, no morality system, and all I've seen about the whole choosing your own house system is that it's gonna move some shit around in your magical living room. But on the positive side, they should confirm that Sean is playing the main professor, so hey, that's nice, he's a great actor. My favorite role of his is probably when he tried to compare the finale of She-Hulk to Blazing Saddles. Speaking of bullshit, Hogwarts Battle Arena that is in a ton of the marketing materials, the place where you get to practice all the fun spells will be a day one DLC. But come on, don't worry, it's definitely not cut content. Absolutely not. Just like how you absolutely don't need to worry about the fact that they're using the infamous de novo anti-piracy software that's broken more games than Bethesda has promises, because I'm sure they're gonna implement it perfectly, just like everyone else has. My nostalgia and the gun resting on the back of my skull assure me of it. Anyways, it's time to place your bets. I'm guessing 10 out of 10s across the board, except from Kotaku, because they'll probably say some shit like, this game is like really great, but Harry Potter's mom's head. And as long as we're throwing out the possible quotes I think I'm gonna see out there come game day, I'm guessing someone who hasn't touched a game since Tetris will say something like, this is the most ambitious game ever made. Another person who's read every book, every script, and every piece of Harry Potter merchandise will tell me,
I respect your opinion, however.
Kanye will say something like, those goblins look a lot like... I had to go ahead and redact the rest of that quote. And finally, I'll say that Hogwarts Legacy sounds like what my doctor was trying to explain to me last week. This game looks painfully mediocre, but I am very open to it being painfully fantastic should WB Games like to pay me off for a surprisingly cheap price. 20 pounds!
That's pretty Let's see here. Final preview, official launch trailer.
In light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. A lot to absorb on your first day.
Can't believe I'm here. Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum.
You have much to learn.
You have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you.
Let me see. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent.
They will test your abilities both innate and learned.
You've done it! I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle.
No need for theatrics. I'm here for this one anyway.
What do they want with the Hogwarts students?
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic. Extraordinary. It's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few. The path we're on is terribly dangerous, but I do not know where it leads. I'm afraid you're on your own. I'd ensure that we have a moment to ourselves.
Let's even her, shall we?
We leave our legacy in your hands. I'm afraid you're on your own. I'd ensure that we have a moment to ourselves.
Let's even her, shall we?
We leave our legacy in your hands.
Don't care for game ranks. Ah. Here we go. Here's that cringe I'm fucking looking for.
It's a topic that won't seem to die, so let me make something very clear. If you buy the Hogwarts Legacy game, you are contributing to transphobia. Even if you consider yourself an ally, even if you yourself are trans, you are contributing to transphobia. And that is not an opinion, it's a fact. J.K. Rowling, both through the words she says and direct financial contributions, is signal boosting and enabling multiple groups and individuals who are actively pushing for the stripping away.
Dude looks like a lady! Dude probably is not a lady and is in fact a dude. Mississippi King! Ah. That's a pretty typical take that I was going to expect to see. Next.
Hogwarts Legacy looks great, there's no doubt about it, but I've been trying to calm people down off of their extreme hype for one simple reason. And let me be clear, I really love Harry Potter stuff. I have the Hogwarts castle made out of Legos behind me in all of my videos, but this studio has never done anything like this before. These guys have never made a big open world game before. They've never tried anything close to Hogwarts Legacy's size and scale, and especially hype. In fact, the last game that they made was Cars 3 Driven to Win in 2017. This is the last game Avalanche Software put together.
So, like, the couple of things about that, I'm not sure how many people are aware of it, but if you actually watched all of David Levitt, not the male Karen David Levitt, Troy Levitt. Troy Levitt was a member of Disney Interactive, the people who were responsible for such magistries like Kingdom Hearts and much of the video game tie-ins. That's probably something under his advisement with his expertise, and because he knows those people, he probably pushed for it. Because Levitt's in a lot of shit. Like, a lot of shit. Which is half the reason why he probably got all these people together. So it probably doesn't fucking matter. That's not a reason to say, oh, this game's gonna probably be shit. I would be much more prepared to hear somebody say, I don't want to play the game because transphobia, then, listen, bro, they've never handled a game of this size before. Who cares?
And if you're thinking, no, these are the guys that made Mad Max and everything, nope, different Avalanche games. It's a totally different studio, but a very common misconception. The best indicator of future performance is past performance. And I'm not saying that they won't be able to...
Listen, the best indicator of your performance is the past performance. If I can't find a single thing about you, you're just a flight risk. I'm gonna talk endless shit about you until you make millions of dollars. Then I'll say, bro, there was never a doubt in my mind. What do you mean, concerns? Let's apply this logic evenly, shall we? I don't know who you are, Luke Stevens TV, but this is the one thing I've seen. And based on the past performance of what I just witnessed in your short, I shouldn't trust a single thing you say. I don't have anything to measure up against. How do I know that you're good? Fucking cap. Next.
Did you know that in the new Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy, you will not be choosing your character's gender? There are a bunch of presets to use as a starting point. From here, you'll change the face shape and choose if you want to wear glasses or not. You can choose any hairstyle for any character and change its color.
Because wizardry is indeed down with the niggardry. Something only made possible because of Troy Levitt. And what was his reward? His career being taken from him because he dared to disagree with Anita Sarkeesian. And not just disagree with her, debunk her! I too get sick of hearing it, smiling magician. People are gonna say whatever the fuck they want politically. I don't care. Their opinion don't matter to me. The game was bought for me by my supporters, specifically because people were harassing them. And I will indeed have fun breaking the game up to pieces, like a white wife. But, I could care less for people saying, listen, bro, how do you know it's gonna be a good game? People said the same shit about Elden Ring, and then it sold wall-to-wall fucking issues and copies. And I had fun bullying the shit out of all of those shit players. The fact that I got my account back after being antagonized by literally who nobodies that have claimed Soulsborne content being their career for years, but they don't actually play the fucking game. It's even fucking better. Even fucking better. And yet, all those people wishing my death, I can promise you not a single one of them stuck with that game for after a week. Meanwhile, me, learning how to be able to reflect attacks that shouldn't be guard breaking, because buckler parry's broken. And yet, for some reason with this game, all the arguments I've heard is 90% you shouldn't support it because they hate trans people. 10%, I don't know, bro, try before you buy. And then everybody else either basically saying, listen, bro, I'm only buying the game because you guys completely bitched and whined and moaned. Which, I guess, you could say that's a marketing strategy. But it's not a marketing strategy from the company. It's a marketing strategy that's made possible because people are throwing fucking pissy fits. And instead of just moving the fuck on with their lives, they're like, no, you can't buy the game, otherwise you're not verifying my life. And it's like, bitch, I don't know you. I'm gonna have fun making fun of you, though. So it's really all up in the air for me. The part that I'm not gonna let go is the fact that a person loses their career because other people decided, no, you can't have a career because you dared to criticize the woman that we don't even listen to. The woman who ran from the industry, who had literally nothing to produce after ruining not 1, not 2, not 3, but at least 7 games. Some of which were expected games, like Anthem. When a person is so shit at their job that they end up destroying your franchise, maybe don't go all in on them. I'm just saying. And now for the enemies that are so fucking hard to kill because they have ungodly levels of armor. Okay, Rabbi Basic. Let's not make risk this time, Carl, and just normally do the fucking fire counter, please. And CR Basic. Another CR Basic. Reason I have to pull them out is if I don't, they're gonna all aggro me at once. And another Abby Basic. And an LB enter for 1. This one I will risk smashing. And he went for the smash. None of that, please. Die with your brothers. And a Bari Basic. So that is 1 Bari. 2 Bari. Albi enters. Start basics. And Rabbi basic.
There is a selection of moles, freckles, and face scars. Finally, you choose between two voices. You can change the pitch of that, and then you name your character and choose if you're staying in the Witches or Wizards dorm. Did you know that in the new Harry Potter game, Hogwarts Legacy, you will not be choosing your character's gender?
So, like... Call me cynical, but if witch and wizard are gendered terms that refer to a male or female spellcaster, would that not be determinate of itself as someone who is choosing male or female? I know we're doing wishy-washy things, but I exist in a world of numbers and binaries. Either it is 1 or it's 0. There is no such thing as 2 in binary. Those of you who know binary, do not do the joke. But there's only one. There is only 0 and there is only 1. If it's not 1, it's 0. If it's not 0, it's 1. Sounds like some horse shit, my dude. Alright, what else?
Did you know that in the new Harry...
Okay, so I'm not crazy. It's just her fucking audio quality from TikTok is shit. So all of the sound went into my left ear. Got it. Okay. I mean, she's attractive. But, next. Okay. So, this interface actually gives us a little bit to see. I'm not sure if you can see it from the window like this, so I'll just narrate this. Gear, inventory, talents, collection, challenges, map, quests, owl posts, and settings. So, somewhat of a, relatively run-of-the-mill, like, Shadows of Mordor map screen. Pretty bog standard. Icons for the map to denote what you're going to be looking at and moving towards. Which is pretty prototypical of, like, any MMORPG. Especially so that you can figure out where you're going, where you are, and which Hogwarts map, and there's a world map. So, you at least have a large zone of play, and then probably what will be story events that will happen around Hogwarts, and maybe like some challenges and some things. And you have the world map and Hogsmeade. So you have at least Hogwarts, then you have world map, then you have, I guess, a tavern map or a town map. Is there a map per each area, or is it specifically a map that only zones into what you just zoned out of? Because that means there's multiple zones of gameplay. Is the hard gray design the playable area, and everything outside of that out of bounds? More importantly, who leaked this? Because whoever did, they ain't getting access ever again. It doesn't remind me of Soulsborne map. I can say that out the gate. Those of you who have played Breath of the Wild and who have played Elden Ring, you know this from experience. The map is not filled out. You have to explore and fill everything out yourself with context clues until the game gives you actual icons. Pre-bug standard. Next.
You must be the ugliest.
And the algorithm's starting to pull me back to Justice League. That looks like Rust if it's not Valheim. Yep, algorithm has pulled me away. Why you should pick Slytherin and Hogwarts? Don't care. Don't care. Don't care. Let's see. Biggest red flags in Hogwarts Legacy.
The big red flag for me right now is the vocal compression. It sounds really rough.
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm just...
So that, for one, it's too loud. It doesn't sound natural. It sounds like she's talking right into your ear, and I think that that's an issue. Secondly, I think it's over compressed. Most voice...
Nick, are you serious? Get this man out of here!
Did you know these secrets about Hogwarts Legacy? In the Gryffindor common room, fans have spotted the golden snitch flying around, and it's in a different location every time. The headmaster of Hogwarts is Phineas Black, who has a portrait in the movies. The craziest part is his secret voice actor, who is actually Simon Pegg. At one point in the trailer, our characters flying on their mount and could see a Thestral in the sky. Thestrals only appear after you've witnessed death, which could reveal the backstory of our student. People have also noticed something else in the background. There's a howler delivering a message, and these are the famous talking letters from the films. While the attention has been on Simon Pegg's headmaster, the real surprise is the identity of the deputy headmistress. Her name is Matilda Weasley, which has everyone excited. Back in the castle, people have spotted things like instruments that play themselves or chessboards that move. If you want to get involved, there's going to be tons of mini games from broom races to dueling. I cannot wait. Did you know these secrets about...
I don't think those are secrets, bro.
Be careful where you choose to explore, as it may lead you down a darker path. Be careful where you choose.
Okay.
This
whatever.
is the biggest decision you will have to make in Hogwarts Legacy. Choosing your house will determine where you live and your common room. Everybody keeps saying that Slytherin has the best entrance, but Ravenclaw is slept on. So let's take a tour of all 4 of the houses and rank them.
That doesn't matter.
It's a good touch, and it's important to remember. They have to make everywhere you are in the castle feel different.
Hogwarts has character. Hogwarts is its own character, no matter.
Same man I just skipped before.
May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice.
It sounds like the protagonist's voice is over-processed.
So if you tap R2, that throws out a basic shot, but also it reinforces an understanding of another feature of the wheel, which is their cooldowns. And so if you hold down R2 and you tap the D-pad, it will switch between your other diamonds if you've unlocked them, and that's how you access all those.
Pretty handily finish these other students off here. Win this duel.
How fast it is.
Stream died for half a second. Are we good? Are we back? F's in the chat? Yes, no, maybe so. I don't know why the stream died, but it did. Are we back? Are we back? Yes, no. Mm-hmm. That's pretty wild. But I was explaining. It has Forspoken combos where you have to flip through a wheel of diamonds for your attacks, which I imagine if you're really good at quick switching will probably make combat very fun and immersive for you, but I don't dislike it, I don't hate it, it's just
They were using 50 caliber rifle.
Algorithm, please. I'm trying to look at Hogwarts Legacy shit. Stop trying to bring me to these sides of Joe Rogan TikTok. I swear to God, every single time I scroll, you get 5 down, it starts pulling you away. Joe Rogan.
Hey, idiot!
Fucking Simpsons cuts.
I also want to say shout out to
And then immediately into goddamn, Apex. Why?
There she is. She pretty. Give me shoes, baby. I said give them to me. Get my glasses.
Anywho.
So one of the biggest fan requests have actually been honored regarding ones in this game, and trust me, your hype level, wherever that may be, is about to go even more off the charts. Now some people are also now able to play the game, and there is a 3 GB up. The official account has also confirmed when everyone else ton of info claiming to be the son of a dev for this game has been caught by WB Games. We have lots to get through in this video, so if you could drop a like, it'd be greatly appreciated, but turn that like into a dislike if you get to the end and it turns out you didn't enjoy the video, but a like does help a ton. Now some people can play the game, and that is if your delivery driver was kind enough to do an early drop, because it seems people that got the disc version of the game are now getting deliveries, and of course that has just more or less translated to loads of footage going around the internet. And the people who are playing this game have shown the game to run super smooth, and I'm talking as smooth as butter, which is great to see, but there is one small problem which I'll mention in a moment. Now, some big info was dropped regarding one customization in one of those videos. Of course, this is something that tons of us have been asking for, and all we were told is that there is no official info regarding that, and how we should ultimately just wait. Well, it turns out there is indeed one customization in Hogwarts Legacy, and it does vary from choosing the length of the wand, the type of wood, and a few other bits. Now, does this affect the power? Absolutely not, and you should just know you can only choose your wand once in this game, so be wise on how you customize. Now, for the most part, what's I think really interesting here is this confirmation does lead me back to a theory or an idea, I guess you could say, that I had a few days ago, which is where one customization was teased. I was asking whether or not it would make sense to actually see in the near future some sort of drop where you can basically customize the wand in the sense of different types of skins, because hey, we know we can customize our brooms, so skins for wands as a potential drop randomly after the game, maybe when DLCs get released. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments below as to whether or not it would make sense, or if it's something you genuinely do want to see in this game. Now, regarding the one customization, I guess, screen as a whole in terms of what you see, a lot of people are saying that, well, let's just say there's mixed opinions for the most part. Now, to me, it looks really, really cool. To a few other people, they're saying that it doesn't really look that great or fun, and how ultimately it does look boring, but in my opinion, I think it's enough for what it is. Again, customization, it does, play a very big role on to customize on it, so for the most part, from what I feel anyway, I think that from what they show, it's basically all of the relevant stuff. But again, that's going to have multiple different opinions on it. Now, of course, if you have the digital pre-order download, you can play on the 7th of February. And now, the official Hogwarts account posted this screenshot with times on when it will be available depending on where you live. Now, in a tweet by PlayStation Game Size, it was actually revealed that Hogwarts Legacy will be 79.5 GB on the PlayStation 5, and that pre-downloading will be available on February the 5th for the Deluxe Edition purchases, and on February the 7th for those who purchase the base game. Now, giving at least some time for the download to be complete, of course, before it comes out. Now, while Hogwarts Legacy will take up a sizable amount of your storage, especially if one has not actually got any other storage, then, something you want to consider, but for the most part, it's actually smaller than a game like, say, Forspoken, even if it's not by that much. And also, when a game is this size, of course, there's a lot going on inside that game for the most part. So again, clear up your storage if you haven't already. If you can get some additional storage, then by all means, go ahead and do that as well. Now, circling back to this game running as smooth as butter, a few people have picked up on one issue, which I think is important to address. So the only quote-unquote bug that most people have noticed is the same audio bug for the main character's voice that we actually saw a couple of weeks ago, but it's very, very, very likely that the day one patch will resolve this. So it's a small issue, but nothing to be majorly concerned about if it's something that you have seen and are genuinely curious as to, whether or not it is going to be fixed or not. Now, remember the Hogwarts Legacy insider claiming to be a director's son? Well, WB Games have stepped in the way. In a now nuked Reddit post, a user who went by the name Pretty Simple and Effective Hogwarts Insider alleged that through their connections to their father, who's supposedly the design director Chad Liddell, that they've been able to assist in a QA on the game, and while a non-disclosure agreement partially bound them, they've been permitted to host a limited Q&A session revealing details about the game. And through that thread, they answered tons of questions pertaining to everything from the play customization right down to PC performance. And now, at the time of making this video, none of what they revealed remains visible. Sometimes you never know if it's true or not. Was this Reddit user legit? Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. My take is no, but hey, why it's removed is also questionable for the most part, but overall, I highly doubt it though. Now, as I say, of course, people are now officially playing the game, so there is no doubt we're going to get tons of more information over the next couple of days, and especially the weekend, so it's probably a good idea to be wary if you do not want spoilers. What is where we are seeing this early footage and gameplay, etc., and the flaws basically are showing to be non-existent, it's a great sign, because the game has, a lot of anticipation behind it.
Okay,
it's
that's
already
the
been
second
compared to the
that's
launch of
happened
Cyberpunk, of course, which as we all know, or at least most of us anyway, it did.
It is the second time that's happened. I don't think it's OBS cutting out. I think it's my internet. But whatever the fuck's causing it, it's starting to annoy the piss out of me. I'm getting concerned.
did not exactly go as smooth as they probably intended. So it seems, touch wood or knock on wood, as you may wish to say, that this game is potentially going to have a smooth launch, which then leads to, okay, what happens after the game? In terms of a longevity perspective, will we get DLC content for this game? Will we not get DLC content for this game? Will it be free DLC content? Will it be paid DLC content? That's something that I've genuinely had a discussion with quite a few people about. Personally, I've always said that I would much rather paid DLC content simply because we've seen free DLC content for so many different games be released with the intent to still keep the player base, and it never really goes as well as they planned. And of course, they make free content and it's not feasible for the actual game devs as a whole. So from a revenue standpoint, I'd actually happily pay for a really good DLC for the game and actually support the publishers, developers, etc. for the game so they can continue to create more content. But are we even going to get a DLC for this game? Leave your thoughts on whether you think we are or not in the comments below. And the gameplay for this...
The game hasn't even released yet, and you guys are begging for fucking... Are you serious? You can't be dead ass, bro. What do you mean? The game is not even out yet. How are you talking about DLC? Get through month 1 at least. More importantly. Okay. Managing moderators. To be able to do things, they can have capabilities of standard moderators, but they can also add blocked words and everything else. Ooh, I don't care. More importantly. Okay. Okay, so it's not. Whatever it is, I'm gonna fix that later. I'm gonna do more research about it. VSChat either Sunday or Monday. That's what I'm feeling like. Gotta figure out what the fuck's going on with my internet at least. Alright. I'll see you all after 10:41, maybe 5 p.m.